Hey guys, this is Ben Sanford with Tribal Edge, and I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about our Primal lab experience. So right now I'm coming to you from my lab, and I have a brand new outdoor training lab that I'm excited to share with you too for the some of the skills and stuff we'll be working on. But basically, what I'm going to be doing is moving all of our training online for a while due to the needs to practice isolation for the pandemic and support the healing of the planet that way. And it's kind of exciting because I've been wanting to use this little lab slash recording studio for a long time, and I wanted to get this stuff online. So the Primal labs are definitely a chunk of material that's really suitable for self practice and for online work. In fact, it'll free up, as much as I love our our physical classes and meeting in person. It really does take a big chunk out of the day, and it takes travel and all that. So I'm excited that hopefully with the Primal Labs we can translate some of that to the online and to your own schedule and doing it however you want to do it, with still having some sort of a group feel to it. So how I'm thinking about doing it right now is offering at least one Primal Lab a week, and then building up to more, and eventually it'll just be a kind of a database that you can just access and use as much as you want. But I'm going to start building as I go and filming as we go, and I may just start with some random, seemingly random, I'll still have a pattern, but some various focuses in the lab, and it may pull from one of our three areas of training. So if you don't know about our Primal Lab, we have, for the last nearly, I think I started those 7 years ago. We've had the three primary labs, and this is the current evolution. So one of them is called the Body Lab, and the Body Lab focuses on awareness, conditioning, and movement. And so really looking at the temple of self, looking at your own being, and really from a really physical level, but also it goes in much deeper. So, we look at awareness, your capacity to experience and to be conscious. We look at how that integrates right into conditioning, which is basically your relationship to your environment, and how well you fit into that. And then movement, this is our ability to perform and play and do what we need to do. But we bring all of these to a very deep and subtle and powerful level it's just a real fun arena to play in. So the second lab is called Earth Lab, and as you might guess, it has to do with the earth and with primitive skills. So the skills of survival, primarily living with the earth, these deep earth skills, as well as tracking the art and science of basically reading the landscape like a book, and much more than that. So it has a lot to do with awareness as well. The third lab is called Soul Lab, and the Soul Lab was just the best word I could come up with for kind of that remaining dimension of ourselves that we think of maybe as the spiritual dimension, or the subtle aspect of yourself. So of course it has a lot to do with awareness as well, and has a lot to do with a ethical, philosophical layer of being, but also we use that realm for the skills of healing and caretaking, which means caring for the planet, and group dynamics and ceremony and all kinds of cool stuff like that. So so those are the three Primal Labs, and they were different enough that there's enough material, and they're kind of different enough that I needed to create three different labs, but they're also very interrelated. So you find quickly that the skills of survival lead to the skills of caretaking. And obviously the skills of survival are also connected to the skills of awareness and your fittedness, your conditioning. So all of these things blend together, and they do fuse together, but it's useful to make these distinctions at first and to study them like that before we reintegrate them. And that's really what the Primal Labs process is about. So it's a real effort to get your hands on this material and have some experiences. And it's also going to be set up, even though we're online, so that we can have some group experience. So there'll be some debriefing and a community, forum, so you guys can share your experiences and share pictures and ideas and have a conversation, and also ask questions, and I'll be able to do some training in there with you as well. So yeah, pretty excited about the labs, and I'll be starting one. We'll be getting some of them out to you soon, starting this week. And if you're interested, you can check out the online pricing and registration, and there'll be some different options for packages or however you want to do it. But I'm going to make it, really affordable. And I think that's it for now. So really looking forward to meeting with you online and sharing some of this. Oh, there was one more thing. I'm going to be offering some free stuff too. So there's going to be some free labs out there for you and your family and friends to play with. Also going to be doing some interviews with some friends and teachers of mine that will be, it's not a podcast per se, but it'll be some sort of a free information share, skill share thing there. So be looking out for that. And man, looking forward to it. So thanks for watching. Thanks for your time, and take care out there and keep going.